Right, guys, looks like we got 9 guys on the server. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to patch you guys through to the game now. So in we go. Tonight's game is going to be between Bravado and the Endgame. Bravado now obviously having one or two of their members not available to play tonight. Guys like Detchny that will be playing at DreamHack later on this month, and then Deviant most likely due to internet connectivity or studies, perhaps, not too sure. But in their place they've got Ada and Tail playing, so it's going to be quite an interesting game here, as the having two members on a team, bringing that into the team, it might just change the dynamic just a little bit, where they won't play as strong as they would, obviously as a full 5 unit. Looking at the end game, their lineup tonight will be Stain, Nivea, Space, and Unmaker. Their fifth, I'm not too sure, was Goobles at the time. I'm not too sure if he is still playing for the side, but they are a very good first division side. Played very well in the Telkom DGL the last 2 seasons. Unfortunately not making it through to the playoffs, however coming third in the playoffs, almost making it into the Premier League. So the game tonight is going to be quite interesting to watch. I think we're going to see quite a variety of strats being played by the two teams. Some great individual skill. Last night, the game between Saints and Fortitude definitely amazed a lot of people, where it kind of went down to the last, almost to the last round as the decider who would go through in the single elimination competition. So now just waiting for the 5th of the Endgame's team to arrive, and then we'll get going. It looks like they will be knifing on the nuke map, and then taking it from there on what maps to choose, what sides to choose, etc.
Terrorists win.
Whilst we wait for the last person to pitch up, please take the time to follow the stream. It's quite easy, just click the button on the bottom there. We've also got a YouTube channel where all these videos get uploaded to, so for some of you guys who might miss the first half or so, at least you can go back to YouTube and have a look there and see, how the first half or first map also went. Alright, so it looks like all the members are here and we are ready to go for the first knife of the match. So obviously these guys are going to be able to establish what maps to eliminate, what size to choose right in the beginning. Let's see who is going to take it. Bravado as the T's in this knife match off, and then the end game as CTs. So it looks like we got a 3-on-3 at the moment between these two sides. As they exchange a 2-on-2. And it looks like the end game has taken, yeah, they've taken the first blood. So therefore they get to eliminate first and obviously choose sides of the first map. This can work well in favor for teG, also known as the end game. Now we're just waiting patiently to see what sides they will be choosing first, and then and also what maps they're going to be eliminating as well. So it looks like Dust 2 is the first map to be eliminated. Season being eliminated there from Bravado. Train then getting eliminated there from the teG side. Inferno gets eliminated there by Bravado, so it's interesting now. There's Cash, Mirage, and Nuke left, as far as I'm aware. This is a best of 3, if you're asking there on the chat channel. All round games are best of 3. Only the final will be a best out of 5. Looks like Mirage is being eliminated first. That will be the third map to be played. So now it's between Nuke and Cash. This could well work in teG's favor if they've got a very well, if Bravado chose to play Cash first, that could have been interesting. But nonetheless, Bravado playing a very superb Cash in the DGC final against DC. That was the last game that they did play together. So now we're going to kick it off. Well, not just yet. No vote has been passed. We're just waiting patiently for the teG 5th to join. It looks like teG will be starting off as the CT side. This could definitely work for them. The vote is passed. Here we go, guys. Match 7 on the way here between the endgame and Bravado. So I think a lot of teams will be looking forward to watching Bravado play here, maybe just studying them out. Let's see the first pistol strategy from the Bravado side. What are they going to do? Are they going to be playing it slow or be quite aggressive? Looks like they're all moving into the inner side. So we got 2 guys on the outside, 1 in mouth. Goobles, as per usual, plays that outside side. Bravado looks like they are moving towards the ram side, so nAvGaming is going to have his hands full. He drops right down. Support needs to come from the end game now as Bravado moves to the bottom area. Good play by a Maker, getting the double shot there with the USP. Oh, he gets the trip. Good play here. Can he hold it out now as his support comes through? There we go. That's the fourth now. Fifth there. Ace there. 4-run maker. And yeah, quite an interesting start here for the end game. Wow. Bravado going right down there into the bottom area, and Unmaker just kind of sitting back behind the silo, taking pick for pick, quite easy picks for him, and you know, ends up getting a pistol round ace. Very, very cool. Score now 1-0 in favor of the end game. They need to take this momentum and work it forward. Bravado now moving towards the top side. They take that first pick, and then Stain helping out, taking down 3. Space under a little bit of pressure, but only Stain left. Nibbies gets both of them, and the end game managing, well, only with one guy to survive there, so you know, there could be a bit of a financial deficit on the end of it, but good play here from the end game, going 2-0 up against Bravado. If you guys have just tuned in, Bravado are not playing with their full set squad. Guys like Deviant and Detrony won't be making the cut because Detrony obviously going and playing Quake at DreamHack soon, so he's preparing for that. And Deviant most likely studying, or he has internet issues. I'm not too sure. So very aggressive push here from Bravado as they get the first pick. However, Space and Stain. Gooble's then getting the orb shot there on the third round, already picking up that orb. Ooh, almost getting picked off there by Black Poison. So looking at the current setup, Bravado on the outside area, just trying to see if they can maybe get a pick or so. The end game well in position here, playing very well. I think the preparation from the teG side has been very, very good in the last couple of days. It definitely is showing by them taking the pistol round and going 3-0, well, hopefully 3-0 up against the DGC winners. Google's there taking down Rachno. No buy from Bravado on the second round or third, so they're obviously doing the full save before, well, after the end of the third round. Therefore, they're going to buy up. Black Poison now trying to see if he can maybe get that orb. Ooh, mispick there, but Stain supports from the top side. Score now 3-0 for the end game. So now Bravado, obviously having bought up now a full AK setup with nades in the works. Let's see what they can do as a team to try and get their first round on the scoreboard. Looks like it's a 3-2 split here as they're going to be charging the top side. teG better be ready for them. Google's now playing the outside with that orb. He's going to have to try and see if he can get the pick or so. Bravado moving towards the outside, so they're going to call the drop. Stain managing to pick off Rachno there. Good play here. So we have a 5-on-4 with no HP lost on the teG team. Stain now kind of waiting for them. Oh, they've already charged in. Does he get the... Yeah, he gets the second pick. And Maker is assisting there, and Nivius getting picks respectively. So now we have a 4-on-1. Brilliant play here from the end game. Locking down very hard. Ada finally getting the pick there on Unmaker. So there's a bit more of... discipline here from the teG side specifically. They're playing very well. Space Cat just chilling on the top side, waiting to get a pick, but she's been flashed. She's under a bit of pressure here, but she manages to get the pick on Ada. Good play. 4-0 now for the end game. Yeah, interesting game here. So now Bravado with an interesting kind of a save buy or a half buy there. 3 Galils and 2 P250s. Sorry, 2 Galils and an AK and 3 P250s. Let's see what Bravado can actually do. So maybe secure their first round in this map. Looks like it is the top breach here. Stain and Space managing to get picks. Good play by Stain once more. And Maker now joining the party, getting the pick there. So now he's spamming that left side, trying to see if he can get Black Poison. Just left off Black Poison. And which he kills himself. Score 5-0. Very interesting to see. So the end game comfortably in the lead here with 5 points. Bravado can jump back in any moment. They've got 2 Galils, 2 AKs and a P250. Let's see how they rock it out here between their teammates. And so it looks like it's a full outside push here from the Bravado side. Taking a little bit more cautiously before they actually do the breach. Google's trying to get a pick there on Tail, but Tail just too quick for him. Looks like Bravado are making their way now. Stain getting the first pick there on Scent. And Maker joining the party, getting the pick there on Ada. teG now comfortably in the lead here. Bravado under a bit of trouble here. Good play here by Nivius and Unmaker, getting picks respectively here. So now we've got a 5-on-1 Ragnar, the only one left, but he's got an AK. He gets the second pick. Can he get the third pick there? So he's managed to take off 2 of them. Very good play here by Ragnar. The bomb is unfortunately on the floor on the bottom B site. Slow play here now by Bravado. Ragnar obviously trying to see if he can get the pick. Looks like he's waiting his time out now. He's going to rather save this AK, which is going to be quite necessary for the next round. teG now going 6-0 up here on DE Nuke. Surprising play here by teG. I'm not too sure if Bravado is holding out. I mean, they've got some very good players on their side. Nonetheless, it's not the full Bravado team, but players like Ada and Tail that bring a lot of experience to the team as well. You know, this the score is just quite interesting to see. teG, you know, coming to the party and delivering very well defensively. Now looking at the setup here by Bravado, it looks like they are playing that outside push once more. Just kind of taking it slow, trying to see if they can maybe pick off 1 or 2. Google's applying some pressure there with that AWP of his. Good play there by Stain, getting the first pick on Tail. Now we have a 4-on-5 situation here. Google's is low and so is Stain. Google's managing to pick off Black Poison there. Bravado now having to kind of switch their strat around. Scent coming in from the door side, taking out a Maker. Google's and Space still, well, now there's 3 of them. 2 of them in the heaven side, 1 on the side. A lot of pressure applied here by the end game. Only losing 1 guy thus far. But now Bravado are pulling back here. Scent and Ragnar getting picks. Good play by Nivius, and he picks up 2. And score now 7-0 here for the end game. This is quite a remarkable start here for this first division side. So as they move into the 8th round here, Bravado still not a single round to their name. Ragnar, the only one managing a positive KPD of 1. The end game playing a very good game. Let's just have a look, see the setup here that Bravado is doing. It looks like they're kind of just hunting out that lobby side, moving towards the ramp area, seeing if they can maybe get a pick or 2. Patient play here by Bravado as Nivius kind of spams through that smoke. Re-smoke here by the end game. Gooble's getting Ragnar outside. Vital pick there for Gooble's as Bravado moves into the ramp side. Tail getting that pick now on Goobles. The AWP is down. Bit of a problem here. nAvGaming now playing very well. Bravado under a lot of pressure, but good comeback here from Bravado as they get the relevant picks, and now it's a one-on-one. Can this be the first round that Bravado takes on this first map? Or can Stain take control of it and make it 8-0? Oh, there we go. Bravado winning their first round. Yeah, very interesting to see. Not too little too late, I would say. It looks like they could be running forward now, as they do have enough money to buy up Galils and armor. Maybe AK and armor as well, but nonetheless, they're distributing the guns quite evenly. Very often not seen between the pro teams. So now Unmaker playing with that P90, very interesting selection, like invert last night when playing against Fortitude. So here we go, the breach comes in, Space getting the first pick on Ada, good play here. So now we got a 4-on-5, Space getting a double, good play. She comes in, she gets the trip, brilliant play by Unmaker in Space, wiping up Bravado. Their score now 8-1, the endgame back in control. So now once more Bravado are forced to save, and yeah, this is very interesting to see. I mean, we don't expect a score like this. So as we move into the 10th round there, bit of a knife oopsie there from Ada on one of his teammates. The endgame setting up here, full on ram push perhaps. Ooh, nAvGaming almost maybe getting someone there. Yeah, he does get a shot off. So he drops right down. Sent the only one outside. He gets picked off there by Unmaker with that nasty P90 of his. And Tail managing to get that pick on nAvGaming. Unmaker now with that P90. He got the first ace right in the beginning, shocking Bravado there with that USP. Very good to see. So now the endgame again in control here. They are really squeezing their grip on this map, causing a bit of an issue here for Bravado. Black Poison getting the pick. He's obviously going to get the AWP, kind of chill back and, you know, wait for the next round and probably distribute it, give it to Sent. Sent's very effective with that AWP, so it's going to be interesting to see. Is he going to actually try and engage an opponent with no armor, or is he? Yeah, no, it looks like he's just going to chill it out at the moment. So now we're looking at it, teG going into the 10th round 9-1 up. Black Poison obviously saving that AWP, very important now. Bravado can use it to their advantage with an AWP like Sent or Ragnar. Still very tight on the money side of things. Bravado do choose to go for the Galil buy. And then there's an AK buy there from Tail. Very, very, very odd. But nonetheless interesting, yeah. End game on top of the game, yeah. Going up 9-1 already. Let's see how this pans out here as Bravado move towards maybe... Oh, Black Poison keeping that AWP. Defense very disciplined here from the end game. They really want to make a statement by beating Bravado and eliminating them early. You know, that will be quite a shocker to the gaming community. Slow play here from Bravado. It looks like they are setting up to do the ramp breach once more. Oh, Goobles with a door shot there on Sent. Very unlucky, but looks like Bravado is moving towards the lobby side now. So, oh, brilliant AWP shot there from Black Poison on nAvGaming. Now we have a pick on each side, so it's a 4-on-4. Ooh, unlucky there for Black Poison. He gets the second pick on space. Bravado now in the driver's seat this round as they take the picks. Google's bashing it out here between Black Poison. No hits from both sides. Stan doing quite well. Ooh, he's getting the double. Now it's Swift, well, turned around here. But then Ada managing to come to the party by getting that pick. So now we have a 2-on-1. Google's the only one left there with the AWP. He's obviously going to try and play around and get... Oh, there we go. Tail picks him off. Bravado gets a second. And let's hope the end game can actually still tighten and put their squeeze on this half, because it would be good if they do get the double figures and more. Bravado have quite a bit of work ahead of them. They want to at least get 5 rounds going into the second half. Otherwise, it's going to be quite a bit of a mammoth task. Nonetheless, I've seen teams like the old SSG Cream coming back 13-12 to actually winning at 16-14. So this could, it could work out either or. Google's getting that pick there, and then Ragnar returning or trading the pick there with them. So now it's a 4-on-4. A little bit in favor here for the terrorist side, as they've got the guns and the nades now. All depends on how effectively they do use it. So they kind of spread out there. Sent already on the back, and then 3 of them sitting in the lobby area. It seems like Sent's going downstairs. What will the rest of the team do? Are they trying to breach that left side to get that bomb down? Oh, bit of an aggressive play there from Stain, and at the end of the day, he kind of lost out because of that. So now Bravado managing to go down. nAvGaming's waiting patiently to kind of show face. Does he get picked off? No, he gets that pick. Very important. Unmaker coming to the party. Good player. Only Sent to beat. Sent on half HP, so he's under pressure as Space is the only one left now to take him on. She's coming in closely. Does she get the pick? No, she doesn't. Oh, and she fails to take down Sent. Score now 3-9. Bravado is slowly getting some momentum into this in this game, in this first map specifically. So now the end game kind of sitting on a problem there with having to buy up. Only half the Unmaker, the only one buying up that round. So it looks like the call was to save with one person buying. Let's see how this run is going to roll for the end game here, as they're on the save now. Bravado now in control with the full set of AKs. They should easily take this map, but you never know. Black Poison getting the first pick there on Stain as they move downstairs. Ada coming to the party. He's damaged quite hard. Nope. There we go. Space getting her first pick and the team's first pick, but unfortunately Bravado now really much 4 versus 1. Google's the only one left. teG in a bit of trouble. So looking at it now, Tail topping the log there for the Bravado team, 10 for 10. The rest of the Bravado guys kind of sitting not in very good positions. Black Poison and Ada 0.5 KPDs and lower there. teG still pretty much in the driver's seat here. However, they need to take the next 2 rounds. They've got the guns to do so. Can they do it? Secure them. Good play there by Unmaker, getting that first pick on Ragnar. Not much practice, as you can see from the Bravado side, so they really need to get their act in gear here to go through to the next round. Otherwise, teG could stop them. So now the setup goes, and it looks like they're just holding the ramp side area, trying to see if they can get additional picks. Bravado are quite low, well, specifically Ada. Rest of the teG team still have their full 5 men. Very slow play here from the Bravado side. nAvGamingTV just trying to see if someone could pick the head. Does he get that pick? Yes, he gets the pick on Black Poison. Now we've got a 3-on-5. And Maker coming to the party. Ooh, almost getting picked off there. Sent now coming through the vent side. Can he cause some damage? He gets the shot there on space. So now we got a 1-on-3. But teG are playing it very slow. He gets the pick there on nAvGamingTV, but Google comes around the corner. 10-4. teG has managed to secure the double figures in the first half. Going into the second half, it's going to be a little bit of a problem for Bravado because, well, looking at it now, they got a lot of work on their hands. So now, going into the last round of the first half here, 10-4, the endgame has managed to secure quite a number amount of rounds. So now it's all up to patient play and discipline to see if they can do it. Bravado setting themselves up 2 outside and possibly 3 inside. By the looks of it, no exchanges as of yet taking place. There we go. Sent with his AWP. Gets the first pick on Stain. Now we have a 4-on-5 here in favor of Bravado. The CT line now stretched thin. So now they kind of set themselves up to go maybe that ramp side. And Maker getting the first kill, but Ragnar coming from behind. Now we have a 3-on-4. The endgame managing to take 1 round. nAvGamingTV getting... Oh, the endgame in trouble here now, as Space is the only one left here against 3 of the Bravado teams. So for some of you guys querying about the subs, obviously Detrony is going to be playing at DreamHack shortly, so he's practicing Quake. Deviant, I think he's got net issues or he's studying, I'm not too sure. But that's why Tail and Ada are subbing for them. Score going into the second half now is 10-5. A very interesting game here that has unfolded. I mean, the endgame playing superbly. Bravado has a bit of work on their hands, but playing with quite a bit of confidence in the last couple of rounds, taking the last 3 rounds there. So let's see what the endgame will do. They looks like they are jumping 2 up on that silo. Oh, very good shot there on Ragnar. Ragnar only on 18 HP. He's under a little bit of trouble. He manages to pick 1 off. Good play. Oh, there we go. Black Poison supporting. They're getting another pick on Unmaker. Ragnar then being reduced to 8 HP. This is interesting. Bravado side moving in now, trying to see if they... the teG side moving in now, trying to see if they can get the plants. They are getting picks left, right, and center as we got a 3-on-2 here. But now it's a bit of a problem. Ada's the only one in there taking out Stain. So now all of a sudden it's a 1-on-2. Game turned around as it's Black Poison and Ada. And they take the first round, 10-6 here. teG unfortunately not managing to plant that bomb. It would have been a little bit more in their favor if they did. Obviously extra finances and so forth. Bravado playing very well. So now going into the 17th round, Bravado now with 3 FAMASas and 2 Bisons. Very interesting buy from the Bravado side. Let's see what the endgame is going to do. Playing quite a number of players outside. nAvGamingTV the only one inside, kind of looking to see if he can get a pick off or so. Rachno and Ada getting picks here. Tail coming to the party, taking out space. So now it's only nAvGaming left to beat. And there we go. Score now 10-7. Bravado are moving forward. So teG pushing into the top, managing to get that pick. Black Poison playing very well, getting the double. And then the support there from Ada and Rachno, isolating there that in-game push. Score 10-8. Very quick round there. So now the in-game finally managing to buy up here. We got 2 Galils, 2 AKs and an AWP. And Maker using the AWP this round. Let's just look at the strat that they might pull off. Seems like it's a 2 going inside and 3 managing to, well, more playing outside. So let's see if they will be dropping downstairs, getting that first pick on the Bravado team. Smoking up, quite a default strat being taking place here. Aggressive play here. And then nAvGaming's getting the pick there on scent, exchanging. Also important, trading kills in this game. teG unfortunately 1 down compared to the Bravado side, so it's a 4v3. Very difficult to see what the teG side will do. They're kind of just chilling on that ramp area, making well, coming up with ideas where to go, because the Bravado defense is just very strong at this moment. So they're not too sure where they're going to be going. Oh, Rachno taking that shot on nAvGaming. Does he get the double? Yes, he does. Good shot there on Goobles. Space, the only one left. She's in a bit of trouble here. And Rachno dropping down, getting the I think it was the quad or the trip, not too sure. But very good play there from Rachno. Score now 10-9. Bravado almost equalizing. Only one round away. Going into the 20th round here. The end game needs to they need to step up their game. They haven't won a single round yet as tees. Very strong CT defense here from the teG side, but they aren't able to deliver. Good play here from Rachno. He's going to pop a nade in there, probably get the double, or he gets one at least. So now only nAvGaming and space left. They kind of arbing around. nAvGaming coming inside, trying to see if he can make some havoc, or create some havoc nonetheless. Scent now moving in forward. Still very disciplined holding here from the Bravado side, systematically taking them out. Good play there by nAvGaming, getting his first pick, or the team's first pick, on scent. He's going to try to go for the second on Rachno, which he does. Good aim. So now we have a 3-on-1. He's probably going to save it up or go for them. Oh, it looks like he's creeping into the hut area, trying to see if he can maybe get a pick there. Tail waiting for him, and well, looks up and gets picked off. Score now 10-all. Bravado jumping back quite aggressively, taking I think 7 rounds in a row. Yeah, I think 8 rounds in a row. Causing a big issue here for the end game, because going into that first half they had a very strong CT. Their T's are just not delivering whatsoever. Maybe it's the fact they don't practice their AKs or something like that. I don't know. I mean, their stats aren't very. There's not many real strats being done here by the end game. Ooh, Nivius there getting tapped a little bit by Black Poison, but manages to shoot him a couple of HP off. So now the endgame breaching that top side. Looks like they are taking the picks. Two of the Bravado members are sitting in the heaven side. Good play here by the endgame, getting that pick. Unfortunately losing one to Rachna. They need to get the bomb down now. And there we go, Ada getting the pick on Nivea. Space the only one left.
Counter-terrorists win.
And Bravado finally takes the lead in this first map, 11-10. It looks like they're gonna steamroll all the way, maybe to 16. Not too sure. So here we go, into the 22nd round we go. What can the endgame do? They are pushing top side by the looks of it. And very good play here from teG, managing to take two. The Bravado side just ripping up that teG attack. Space in a bit of trouble. She gets AWP'd out there by Ada. Score now 12-10. Bravado looks like they are moving towards that 16 mark quite rapidly. Just to let you guys know, I'm going to be casting the second match tonight, which is Yakuza versus VAM. Interesting game that. I'm not too sure what the VAM lineup is, but Yakuza do consist of players like Sting, Delinquent, Nod, Krios. Well, I'm not sure if Krios would be playing for them, but yeah, and Snakebite. So here we go. First pick here from teG. Can they... Oh, there we go. Some door shot. Well, a door shot there from Unmaker on tail. 3v5. Can teG pull back? Well, get their first round. Oh, good play here from Unmaker. He gets a double there on Black Poison. Oh, that's a trip there. Now it looks like he's a bit of an angry man. Going in aggressively, taking the shots. Oh, unfortunately getting shot off there by Rachna. Well, teG, they're taking their first round of the half. Score now 11-12. It's going to be a mammoth task for them to come back here and actually win, well, the next 5 rounds or so. Bravado in a comfortable position. Looking at their finances, they can buy again quite comfortably, even though losing. So it looks like a ramp push here from the end game. Oh, there we go. Sent getting his first pick off, and Rachna himself. Sent going for the double. Space thing coming from the side, taking him out. Already the damage has been done. It's a 2-on-3. Unmaker and Space, the only two left. Very slow player. Now from the teG side, they obviously need to just consider the time. They've got enough time on their hands. There we go. They're going to try and breach, but they're getting knocked up hard there. Space managing to get a pick, but Tail then finishing them off. Score now 13-11. Bravado are comfortably sailing towards that 16 mark. So into the 25th round we go here. Can teG actually make a difference and bite back? Possibly winning this first map. It all depends on how well they execute their strat now. Looks like it's a full-on drop here from the teG side as they go down. Very quick.
Bomb has been planted.
All of a sudden, Bravado not so aware, but they are coming in from both sides and taking the picks now. And that's a very good play here from the Bravado side, taking everyone out, not losing a single person. Score now 14-11. Only 2 rounds remaining now for the Bravado side, whilst teG has got 5 to do. Very good play from teG nonetheless. I mean, you know, isolating Bravado in the first half to a score of 10-5. It's a decent achievement they can go back and have a look at and, you know, consider as an achievement. So, round 26 we go. What can the teG side do? They have brought up a couple of Galils and AKs. Let's see if they can get the picks and get around. Oh, it looks like Bravado again shutting them down quite effectively. And there we go, 15-11. Bravado shutting them down hard. Well played though, nonetheless. Little knife there from sent on Ada. But they've quite loaded up with money. Now, Ada, they're buying that auto sniper. It's going to be an interesting gun to use. Nonetheless, it's only the last round left. Well, I can't say that just yet because teG have bought up. They've got AKs now. They've got armor. They can do the damage if needed. Well, that's if the aiming helps them out. Tail taking first pick, he gets the second. Good play here by Tail. nAvGamingTV now coming in from the bottom. Him and Sent going at each other almost every round. nAvGamingTV then coming through, getting the pick. Rachner now trying to come from behind, maybe get a pick. He gets a pick there on nAvGamingTV. So now we got a 2-on-1 to Maker, the only one left. He's the only one able to keep this game alive, maybe by taking both of them. He's hid himself in that small little room. And yeah, there we go. Looks like Bravado won that one, but none of them decided to listen on what I had to say by just waiting out before voting the next map. For all you guys that actually joined that actually are team captains, please next time remember to do that. Don't just like vote as soon as you've lost or won. It's kind of annoying because us casters kind of miss out on that last round. So I'm assuming the score there was 16-11. Very, very well played there by teG nonetheless. You know, managing to get 16 rounds. So, yeah, I mean, we're going to probably just wait another 3 or so minutes, and then we'll be casting the next map, which will be teG.
Pressure feeling.
Rise of pressure, feel the
Right, so it looks like all the guys are here. Let's get back into the stream and start casting away. So, knife right now between the two sides. teG unfortunately losing that first map 11-16. Very good effort from them though. I think I was expecting more of a single-digit score from their side, but very good CT. Let's see if they can produce perhaps the same result here as they take the two first picks. Bravado taking picks as well, so now we got a 2-on-3 as they destroy the teG team with knives. So let's see what side they will be playing. Probably going to keep the sides the same. Yeah, no, it looks like Bravado will be going in with the CT side choice. There we go. Just updating the maps there for you guys to see who's in the lead. Bravado now going into the second map here, 1-0 up against the end game. Let's see how good teG can do. Some say that Clash is a bit more of a T-biased map, but we'll have to find out to see how well teG can actually play their T side. Bit of a spread strat here for a pistol round from teG. Gooble's there picking up the first pick against Black Poison. Just kind of chilling it out. Do they force the rotate? Not so much really. It looks like they're all moving towards the B side or mid. Out they come mid. Tail there getting the pick on the bomber. Bit of an issue now as Bravado has picked it up. Can teG now breach the site and see what's going on? Do they manage to plant that bomb? Tail then coming in, getting his double. Good play by Tail. Space getting the pick there on scent. Good play here. Oh, brilliant play there by teG, taking the first round. The pistol round also important, giving them the momentum going through, you know, taking the next two rounds, perhaps the next 4 or 5. We're going to have to wait and see as they buy up three Galils, P90 and an MP7. Bravado now, Scent and Rachner buying up Novas. That could actually work against the teG side. Ada there trying to see if he can pick off Nivius. They'll come in quite aggressive. Gets that pick on a Maker. So the P90 is down. Very slow game here from the teG side. Kind of just sitting back mid to see if Bravado will push. Scent already pushing into that A area. Maybe just chilling there as an informant, but he's gonna be engaged. Oh, there we go. Down one shot. He gets the shot off on space, and our teG reduced to 3 versus the 4 of Bravado. Yeah.
Bomb has been planted.
teG getting that bomb down. Can they defend off the bomb? Good shot from Stain on Tail. Ada now getting the shot off on Nivius, but Gooble's then exchanging there. Rachner, the only one left with a Nova. Can he breach the site and maybe get a pick off or 2? He's running out of time. Oh, he gets the shot there on Stain, but it looks like teG will take this round. Good play by Gooble's there picking off Rachner. Score 2-0. teG coming very strong in on this these early maps, well, these early rounds in the new map. The thing is, if they're gonna walk away here with the 10-5 advantage once more, how well are they gonna defend the CTs? That's the question. So going into the third map here, teG now fully kitted out with a couple of AKs and 3 Galils. Bravado still playing the save round. They get the first pick on Nivius. Very aggressive play by Bravado here. Let's see. Yeah, teG on moving towards the A side area as they kind of spotted the push on B. Ooh, Tail now getting a pick off. Finally teG takes a pick. It's a 4-on-3 situation here. Oh, shot by Ada, taking down Stain, taking a bit of trouble here. And Bravado have isolated Unmaker there. He had no chance of taking out 3 of them, unfortunately, and they take their first round. Good play by Bravado.
Has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
So as we go into the 4th round now, taking a bit of trouble. They have to save, so the roles are reversed now. Bravado now able to buy up full. They've got 2 M4s, 2 AKs and a Galil. Going to be interesting to see what the teG side can do with this save round. Staying pushing out mid quite aggressively. They're going at each other, which is very interesting to see. That smoke obviously confusing them there. Tail getting 1. He gets 2. Good support play there from Ragnar. Finally Nivers getting a pick there, and then getting picked off there by Ada. So now Space the only one left. She's going to have to work quite hard to get a pick off on someone, maybe just to pick up a gun or something. And there Ragnar pretty much sorting it out, getting his double score now 2-all. Bravado in a bit more control here. However, teG are able to buy, so the roles can be reversed once more. This can be a one map type of game. Looking at last night's teams playing Saints and Fortitude. Nonetheless, Saints and Fortitude were a little bit more equaled out in performance and teammates or team members. Tail getting the quick pick there on Stain. So now it's very slow play here once more from the teG team. Bravado pushing that mid side. Looks like Ragnar did the boost up there. So they know they are on the B side area now. Ragnar coming around that corner. Does he get picked off? Ooh, Gooble's there taking control and picking him off. Now we've got a 4-on-4 situation here. teG, well, it would be quite easy for them to take the A route, but Unmaker coming out of middle here, being picked up there by Tail. There we go. The breach smoke takes place here for the teG team. They really need to get that bomb down. It's quite urgent for them. Bomb gets planted. Can teG. Oh, there we go. Black Poison getting a smoke kill on Goobles. And well play there by Tail, getting the double, or in fact the trip, and defusing the bomb there. So Bravado taking the lead for the first time after the 5th round. Very good play by Bravado here. Very systematical takes of the site. Good flashing, good breaching. As a team, very good team play overall from Bravado. So going into the 6th round now. Looks like teG are forced to save once more. Very hard breach here from teG, but Ada with some good support shots. Ragnar as well taking the support role, in fact, in that round there. Score now 4-2. Bravado are sailing slowly but surely ahead of the end game here. Just for some of you guys that have joined, please like follow my stream. It'll obviously notify you guys, when games go live and stuff like that. And the more I get the option of actually getting a high, low, and source setting on my stream as well. Bravado being taken out quite aggressively by teG. Very good play nonetheless. Looks like they might actually take this round if they do. They do play it slowly and carefully. So they're going to be moving towards that A side. But Cent has got the AWP out. This could be... And Maker's going to have to... Ooh, he misses the shot there on Cent. And then gets picked off. So now they get the smokes down, etc. Nevis playing quite aggressively there before he gets picked off. And very good play by teG there, managing to get a round back. I mean, if they get the next 2 or 3 rounds back, this could pose a bit of a problem for the Bravado side. So now Cent moving into that B shot, getting that quick pick on Stain. teG still moving in, trying to get the picks, but Ada's there to assist. He gets picked off. Not bad play here by teG. Can they get the bomb down in time? Someone will be on that top side. Google's kind of sorting out that top area. Looks like the bomb sound has actually changed. That's quite new. Shot there from Rachner on Google's. Now it looks like Nivius and Space are in a bit of trouble here. So they're going into a 3-on-2. Ooh, and Black Poison taking both of them out. Going for the defuse. Score now 5-3. Not bad play.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
So now going into the 9th round here, 5-3, the Bravado side are once again in control here. However, teG managing to buy up what they can. They've got a couple of AKs, or 3 AKs and 2 Galils. They're going to have to make it work for them here. Otherwise, things might just end very quickly here for the teG side. They've left the bomb in the B area here. Let's see what they can do. Good shot there from Unmaker on tail. Oh, they almost staying getting the shot there on Ada, but Ada then beating him there with that M484. Not bad play there from Ada. Space with a good shot on Black Poison. So now we got a 4-on-3. Let's see how aggressive the teG side can actually capture that B. But Cent is keeping them at bay. Good play from Cent. Oh, he gets picked off. Only Rachner to beat. Very good play from teG here. They've made the most out of the guns they could purchase. And it looks like they are and will take this round. Rachner now with some very good play here, getting that pick. But unfortunately being naded off there by Space. She picks up her double. Good play. Score now 5-4. teG are still keeping themselves in this game by taking as many rounds as possible, of course. But I mean, Bravado will take one, then teG takes one. Bravado takes one, then teG takes one. Very similar to the game last night between Saints and Fortitude. I wonder if this is going to happen through most of the cash games. Black Boys are getting a pick off there on Unmaker very unexpectedly, pushing that A area. He's out there again, and he gets the double on Stain before Goebbels picks him off. Does he get 2? Yes, he does. So good exchanges here from both sides. Looks like teG are readying themselves up to go B-side here. Bit of a late call, and it's a bit of a very slow play here from teG. They should be speeding it up and breaching that B-side quickly. Are they causing the rotate? They're kind of playing the fake here, so not very not very stupid play here from teG. Actually, it's actually very smart. But Cent is not going anywhere, and he can pose to be quite a bit of a threat here. Oh, there we go. Good play from teG. They're going to get into the site. They need to get the bomb down. nAvGamingTV now kind of sitting in that back area, just chilling it out. Good play here from teG. Now it's a 2-on-2. Can they beat Ada and Rachno? Two superb players. Oh, shot there from Rachno. Space getting the one. She gets the double. Good play. Scores are level. Sure. And now all of a sudden the game has changed once more as teG takes their second round, forcing Bravado to go into the save. So now teG almost in the driving seat here. It all depends on what they do the next round. Looks like Bravado is going to be playing a 3B side. They might read this game right. And it looks like teG are bashing through that B side area to get the bomb down. As Cent and Black Poison are rotating. Stain already coming around the corner trying to get a pick. He manages to reduce the health there of Black Poison to almost nothing. So now Bravado in a bit of trouble. teG in control of this round by the looks of it. And there we go. Google's getting the one with the fire and Unmaker with the other. The end game once more take the lead. 6-5. Now looking at it now, Bravado buying up 2 AWPs. And then the rest are M4s. So they're going to be sitting it back and trying to take those picks. Oh, there we go. Rachno with the first shot on Goobles. Good play. And Maker playing quite aggressive here. The teG side looks like they're going to be breaching that B again. It all depends on how well they breach it, because now Rachno is sitting there with the AWP. And Ada as well with that M4, that dangerous M4 of his. Very solid player from Bravado, not really rotating. Space having to scurry back to the mid-side area to try and see where she can go and maybe get a pick or two. Cent waiting for someone to pop up there. He's got the idea already in place here. It looks like he might just take the right pick. Very slow play here from the end game. nAvGamingTV gets the first pick. He needs to look around because Black Poison is still on that side. Cent taking down space. Now nAvGamingTV kind of in a bit of a predicament here. And Maker getting a shot off on Rachno, but then Black Poison and Cent getting their picks respectively. Score now 6-all. Very good play here from Bravado. Not much of a forced rotate or an over rotation between the team, which is very good to see, because in some cases some sides really do over rotate just a little too much, and they are quite disciplined as they see, well, in the CT side of things. So now the end game looking on doing an A breach here, taking it quite slow outside that A stairs. nAvGamingTV the only one really breaching that well, not breaching, but pushing right up there into that A door side. It's quite a close game if you think of it now, 6-all. I mean, this could turn into quite a nail-biter, you know, going into the second half, depending on how well the end game can defend. They do play quite a strong CT, so it all depends on how well they do in the next half. They're just getting that pick off on Black Poison. tail now being sorted out there by Unmaker, but no one seems to really care about Sent, as he just picks away and takes the shots. He's on low HP. Google's now alive with space. Let's see what the two of them can actually do here. Oh, there, Space disappears off the map after Sent getting hold of her. And Google's the last one to get picked off there by Ada. Score now 7-6 for Bravado.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
So, as we go into the 14th round here, it's you know, the end game on the save round. Are they going to be able to make something from the save round? That's really the question. Sent with that quick pick there. Does he get picked off by that pistol push? Tail coming in with the AWP as well. He gets picked off by Space. So now the teG side picking up that AWP. They're going to pick up a double set of AWPs maybe. A lot of AWPs were purchased there by Bravado, but it's actually not working so well for them. Looks like it's a bit of a decoy been placed there. nAvGamingTV kind of sitting around with the AWP. He gets picked off. Goobles now can play the AWP very effectively.
Bomb has been planted.
Ada coming into the site now. Does Goobles rotate in time? Because Space is sitting inside just with the pistol. She gets picked off. And then Black Poison picking off Goobles. They're making the score 8-6. Last round remaining. Can the in-game pull one back to give them at least a little bit of a cushion going into the second half? So, last round of the first half here, Bravado Gaming 1-0 up against the endgame. First map score was 16-11. Not bad play by the endgame once more here on Cash. Now keeping their own by at least taking a couple of decent rounds against the Bravado side. Bravado now 2 picks ahead. Make it 3 there. Ragnar with some good aiming on nAvGamingTV. Oh, Google's getting the knife shot on. Oh, sorry, Unmaker the knife on Sent. But nonetheless, Bravado go ahead 9-6 into the second half here. A very good half there from both sides. In fact, the end game not playing too badly. So, what will be quite important here for the end game is obviously to win this pistol round, giving them the advantage of 3 rounds or so perhaps. Tying up the rounds. It all depends on how well the Bravado team executes or how well they don't execute it. Hard B push here from the Bravado team. They get quite a hard shot off on Unmaker. Space managing to pick off one. Looks like the CT side are really trying to get a pick or two. Oh, nothing coming from it. Black Poison getting one, and he obviously tries to get a knife shot in, and there's a bit of a knife off. Looks like the Bravado side are well in their reach of winning this first pistol map or pistol round. Oh, but Goebbels with a good shot. He gets the double. This could change around all of a sudden. Yeah, he's going to go straight for the bomb defuse. He's got a kit. He's going to have to make quick. Or is he going to take it? Or is he going to take it? Oh, he got it! Wow! Fantastic play there from the end game. And they take the first pistol round. A little bit sloppy play there from the Bravado team nonetheless. Very good play by Goebbels, and the end game winning the pistol round. This could really favor them. Well, looking at it now, the Bravado side buying up AKs, Galils, Novas, so they're counter buying this round. Let's see how effective they can play. And Maker definitely playing well with that P90 of his. He's going to try and get in there and get some picks off. He gets one. So there we go. Bravado now only on 2 members. Make it 1. Ada the last one left. And he gets picked off by Stain, who defuses the bomb. teG taking 2 rounds in the second half here. Score now 9-8 if he defuses this. Bit of a risky buy from Bravado. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off that well. Very good play by Unmaker there, getting the 3 picks with the P90. Bravado again buying AKs. Very interesting buy, and armor and so forth. I mean, quite interesting how they're getting so much cash. Some exchanges here from the from both sides there. Good play here from Ada. He gets his second. And then Ragnar supports him now. Black Poison also comes to the party with a pick. Space quite far behind. She's going to try and pick off Black Poison, but fails to do so. So now we got a 4-on-1. As the bomb goes down. Looks like Space is going to save it. Not bad player from the endgame. Unfortunately, Bravado buying up once more. Kind of a risky buy there on the 3rd round, and well, it capitalized on the end of the day. Well, they capitalized on it.
Terrorists win.
So, going into the 19th round, Bravado now 10-8 ahead. Only by 2 rounds at this moment, but nonetheless, 2 very important rounds as the endgame going in with the save. Only Unmaker being able to buy now. Bravado probably going to play a little bit of a slower game here. Having 2 guys sitting in the B area and obviously 3 in A, just chilling it out. Trying to get a pick. Good nade there from Ada on Stain. Ragnar getting a kill there on Goobles now, so there's a bit of trouble here for the end game. But this is a save nonetheless. Oh, there we go. Ada just walking in there with these mates, getting the bomb down. And Bravado have secured the A site already, and yeah, there's only 2 left to beat. Unmaker still having an M4 there. He's probably going to save it once more. Well, they're going to try and at least pick off one. Oh, there we go. Ada getting some superb shots. Black Poison coming in with a knife and taking the last kill. Score 11-8. So, Bravado only 5 rounds away from winning the second map and wrapping up this match between themselves and the endgame. Endgame playing a very good game here. I mean, you know, we need to give them credit here. They didn't, you know, lose like 16-2 or 16-1. They actually did very well. Tail there getting the double kill on Space and Unmaker. Black Poison very quick there. It looks like the Bravado side are warmed up now as they pick off Stain. And Nivius, the only one left here. Score now going to be 12-8 in favor for the Bravado side. And there we go, 12-8 it is. Bravado go ahead. Sorry. So let's have a look, see in what the teG side can do now. They've got the M4s, they've got the AWP. They need to be able to defend off a couple of rounds here. They haven't defended off much, but first pick goes to Goobles with that M4A1. Good spam there. through the window. I mean, through the hut, well, the metal as well. So now we got a 4-on-5 here. Bravado playing it quite slowly now. They get the pick there on Google's mid. Black Poison now going in, trying to get a pick himself, but fails on the nade, but picks off Stain comfortably. Good play. Oh, nAvGamingTV picking off Ada there. Ada had the chance. And teG taking out Scent. And then Black Poison getting a maker. nAvGamingTV as well. So now there's a 2-on-1. Tails the last one left. He goes for the plant, but Space catches him out. Goes to the defuse, and teG managed to pull one back. 12-9.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
So, going into the 22nd round here between Bravado and the endgame. Bravado still in the driver's seat by 3 rounds. So, a bit of a difficult game, I do presume, here for the endgame at the moment. They really need to try and shine out and take a couple of rounds. Hopefully ending up winners of this map. So, we're going into the third. Looking at the setup now from the Bravado side, it looks like they are going to be doing a vent push into B. Lots of aggression as they go in. Rachner taking first pick. Good play. He gets the second. Wild play there by Rachner. Then Stain coming to the party, getting the double without losing a bit of health. Google's unfortunately not getting that pick, but he gets the one eventually. And, well, good play here from teG. Only managing to lose 2 guys there. Score now 12-10. They get back into double figures here. Maybe they can do a little bit more damage. Force the save, which I don't think is going to happen. Bravado has got the money now. But nonetheless, very good play here from the endgame. So, looking at it now, the endgame playing with 2 AWPs. Oh, Gooble's getting that shot on Rachner, oh so important. Sent then also trading a kill there, taking out Stain. And now nAvGamingTV managing to take one himself. He's got the support of Google's, who picks off Ada. Bravado in a little bit of trouble here. Not bad play from the endgame. They're defending off the sides not badly. Ooh, nicking in there. He gets the pick off. Only one to beat. Tail, the one and only one left. But he's gone AFK in, well, in the T-spawn area, which means the endgame are going to claim around here, which is not bad at all. Once again, they get to that 11th mark. Let's see if they can surpass the Bravado side. teG are not interested in chasing Tail. Tail now coming into the side. Let's see if he can make a bit of a mess here. He's slowly walking in. Oh, gets the first pick on Kubels. That oh so important AWP pick. nAvGamingTV joins the party by picking off another score. Now 12-11. The end game are slowly creeping towards that 16 mark. They've only got 5 rounds to win. Bravado only have 4 rounds to win. This is coming in to be quite a close game here. Bravado managing to buy 4 AKs and 1 P250. teG 2 AWPs and 2 M4A1s. This can swing any way. Let's just look at the setup now, Bravado. It looks like they're going to be pushing out through a hole. Yeah, quite a hard middle here. Aggressive middle play here from the Bravado side as they move in. Yeah, they're moving up into the A side. There's two guys coming in the A mouth area as well. Very good flank play by Bravado. Rachner coming out, taking that pick, picking up that bomb. Gooble's getting a pick as well. And then Rachner getting his double on nAvGamingTV.
Bomb has been planted.
So now we've got a 3-on-3. How well can the teG team breach? Space, the only one coming from the mid side. She's going to have to try and take a pick. Not a very good position to be on the ladder. She gets picked off. Maker picking off one there. He needs to get another shot in, and they need to do it quick. Sent waiting for them. He gets that quick pick there on Goebbels, and it looks like Maker getting that pick on Black Poison, but a little too late as Bravado go 13-11 ahead.
Terrorists win.
Very solid play by Bravado. They breached that site systematically. 3 guys coming from the mid-side area and 2 coming from mouth. It almost looked like they all went mid, and then all of a sudden there was just a rotate, and a very rapid rotate there from Bravado, moving all the way, pretty much coming out this side and moving all the way into mouth. It was very good and very well executed. So going into the 25th round now, 13-11. The end game are showing some stick here. Good shot from Goebbels there on Black Poison. He avoids being taken out. However, Stain takes the one to the head. As Bravado do the same strat once more. Looks like they got the 2 mouth and 2 into that area there. Some training of kills taking place. Sent not getting the pick there on Maker. But it looks like the end game perhaps might be able to win this one. Good shot from... Ooh, this is very close. That bomb is down. It's only Cent left, and it looks like the teG might take another here. And there we go, and Maker getting the pick. Score now 13-12. This is turning into be quite a close map here between these two. 3 rounds only required from Bravado, and well, 4 only required from the end game. So Bravado now forced to go for the save, which means this will be an advantage for the end game as they've got a little bit more firepower. Instead of having 2 AWPs, they've got more M4A1s now, which is going to assist them on the save push. Let's just see what's the Bravado side. Yep, they're moving up to that A side once more. Stain and nAvGamingTV need to be ready for them. Goebbels now with an M4 as well. Stain gets that first pick. He gets the second. He gets the support now from nAvGamingTV. Can Goebbels support as well? Sent then taking off nAvGamingTV there. He's the only one to beat. And Maker's got his eye on him, just waiting patiently for Sen to come around that corner. And there we go, Space getting the last pick. Scores are even now. Bravado in a little bit of trouble, I would say. Maybe they're going to go for another save by the looks of it. No, they're buying up those AK-47s and Galils. They really need to make the difference now going into the next round. They've only got 3 rounds to win this map and seal the match to 2-0. But the end game is not letting that happen. They've taken the last 3 rounds, playing superbly as a team. So Bravado once more wants to breach that A corridor, that A site specifically. Slower play here by Bravado as they ready themselves up to breach. There they go. They're taking the relevant picks. Good play. Ada, they're getting the double. Now Goebbels coming in. He manages to exchange 1 kill at least. So now very slow play here from the Bravado side as the teG team move in to try and take the picks. We've got Unmaker with an AWE, AWP, and Space and Goobles with both M4s. Ragnar sorting out Goobles there, good play. Tail spamming through the smoke. And it looks like Bravado are going to walk away here victorious, 14-13. But they still need 2 more rounds to seal the deal. So, going into the 28th round, 14-13, Bravado are in the lead here. teG holding on by a thread. Let's see if they can defend. They've managed to buy up. They've got still quite an arsenal of guns here, but Bravado now not in the driver's seat, I would say, but nonetheless playing a very aggressive game. Looks like it's going to be a bit of a decoy push here. Ragnar being picked off there by Stain. Yep, there the rotate is taking place as Tail and Black Poison move in towards the B site slowly. Looks like Ada and Scent will be joining them shortly as well. However, now there is a bit of applied pressure here from the Bravado side. Smoke ups have taken place. Good play here from Bravado. But well played here by teG. They are managing to fend it off to try and equalize the scores. Oh, there Black Poison finally getting a pick off now. He's the only one left, and it looks like teG is going to take this round. If there's not too much clutch play here from Black Poison, Gooble's coming in from below. He can just take a pick off, which he does. Scores are level now. 2 rounds to win a piece. Can teG hold on and win this game and go through to the 3rd map? Or can Bravado at least beat teG and go home victorious? Or log off victorious, because this is online. So looking at the breaches now, we've got a 3-2 split here from Bravado. They're going to be using that the middle corridor effectively, well hopefully. They're moving up to the A side very quick. Bravado are not wasting any time. Semi-savior from Bravado. Some of the guys have AKs, some only have pistols. The more they pick out the merrier, and it looks like it's working for them. Now Space is the only one left. Bravado very aggressively pushing through there and securing the bomb. So once more, if you guys have just tuned in, please follow the Twitch stream. The more followers I get, the more, well, the closer I can, I come to actually giving you the option of choosing your qualities from low to medium to source. I think those are the 3 qualities. But I need to collect the followers first. That's the mission here. Nonetheless, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. There's one more round remaining between these two, Bravado and the endgame. Bravado taking the first map, 16-11. The endgame playing very well here, almost in the position of maybe drawing this going into overtime. Oh, shot there from Stain on Ragnar. Black Poison managing to pick someone off. Unmaker coming now in from behind. Looks like the end game needs to make use of what they've got, and they've managed to draw it, so it's gonna go into overtime. Very good play here from the end game. I mean, it was very good to see. So overtime time it is. It's the first one I'm going to be casting in this competition. So I'm not too sure how the rules go, but I think it is 5 apiece or 3 apiece, not sure. Anyway, as we go off now, the end game starting off as CTs and Bravado as Ts, of course. Let's see the strat that they will pull. It looks like there's 2 in the B side, 3A. Very patient player from Bravado. They don't want to lose this map. It will show signs of weakness in their eyes. But I must give teG credit here as they've played a superb game to draw this up. They're not for. They have forced the rotate here. nAvGaming is kind of sitting back. Only one AWP from the teG side. They obviously want to try and save up as many rounds as they can. So here we go. Bravado now pushing into that A side, getting the first pick on Stain, getting the second on Goobles, and then nAvGaming coming to the party. But it looks like Bravado are in control here by getting that bomb down. And Maker managing to pick off one. Space needs to rotate. She's taking quite a long time to come in, but there is someone. Oh, there we go. Sent picking off and Maker there. And Space obviously just going to save this weapon now. But Bravado now all of a sudden playing quite aggressively and going into this 1-0 up by the looks of it, eh? Just to let you guys know, as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to be starting the cast of the other match tonight, Yakuza versus VAM. But this is quite exciting right now. So, looking at it, 16-15, Bravado are in the lead here. teG needs to pull up their socks and go for gold, hopefully. So that we'll see a third map. They're really holding on it. This is the third close game that I've done. Every single game I've done thus far has been extremely close. So most people underrate the teG side. Bravado now pushing into the B side area here. Bomb goes in. They are trying to isolate them off. Tail coming around the corner, getting the fix. So now teG already 2 down here. They need to show some composure. Try and actually take down the Bravado team. Tail taking another pick here. nAvGaming finally coming to the party, managing to take 1 down. We got a 2-on-4. Google taking 1. Now we got a 2-on-3, but teG needs to do something. nAvGaming coming in. He gets picked off by Cent. Google's the only one to beat, and it looks like he might just run away, which he is doing, to try and save that AWP. Very interesting game here. Bravado now 2-0 up thus far.
Terrorists win.
Oh, and Google's there losing that gun, and he's on no cash. Well, in fact, Unmaker's also no cash, so it looks like Bravado might... might take the third one here. Looking at it now, there's a Nova purchase there from Space and nAvGaming there with the FAMAS, but that's about it. Bravado going center side, gets the first pick on teG. They're also quite trying to breach that A area. Good play by nAvGaming here. He really needs to clutch for his team right now. And Maker trying to support. He's not hitting or landing the shots. He finally lands it on Tail. And a little too late as Black Poison and Rachno are the last 2 left here with AKs as Space tries to make the difference. She gets the first pick on Rachno. Black Poison quite far back. He's got the HP. She's going straight for the bomb defuse. I don't think Black Poison's going to fall for it. And Bravado go ahead 3-0 in the half. That means they've got 1 round to win overtime. And win this match 2-0. So looking at it now, I mean, listen, I'm giving full credit to the end game here for giving Bravado a good game. It's awesome to have a close game like this. This is the third closest game, third close game that I've casted in a row for this competition. It just seems that the competitiveness level in this country is improving day by day. Awesome to see here. So now teG are finally on the other side. They are playing as T's. Let's see what they can do. Very slow play from teG. nAvGaming and Space could be caught off guard here if Rachno decides to go that side. He doesn't. He goes to the mid. He gets the double pick. Good play by Rachno. And Black Poison with that auto sniper. A little bit of an issue here for the And, well, there we go. Bravado has won it, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, there we go. Bravado confirmed. They've won the map 2-0. Very close game from teG. Very exciting to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. I will be casting the Yakuza versus Vam game shortly. But for now, I'll see you guys in a bit.